Hello folks and welcome to Wrestling Lockdown here on the W3L network. Just like it is every Sunday at 12 PM, we are continuing to bring you content here on the network while we await lockdown to be officially over, while we await life to get back to normal. We can get out and bring you live wrestling. Our April events we're supposed to be seeing have been rescheduled for towards the end of the year, but hopefully we can come out and see before that. Hopefully you will come and see us sometime before those events. We can bring you more live shows because that is really where it's at, right? So hit subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you anything, just one button click. You'll be notified every single week when we bring you another edition of Lockdown. Plus we've got all the other cool stuff we bring here on the network. Just this past week, Kevin Williams was here with his top fives. Every day this week he brought you a different episode. What do you think of them? Do you want to see more of them? Get in touch and let us know. If you've not watched them, they're up there on the network for you to see. We also saw the debut of the W3L Women's Champion Emily Hayden's show Ask Advice Beach, where she was giving it relationship advice. And if you want advice on that subject, on literally anything at all, you can get in touch with us here. We'll tell Emily Hayden, and on the next episode she might answer your questions. Maybe you need advice on how to rewire a plug. Maybe you need advice on the best way to varnish a garden shed. Perhaps if you're a female wrestler, you can ask her advice on how to defeat her for the women's title, because currently nobody seems to be able to. So get in touch with us, get in touch with Emily Hayden, ask her any advice that you need, and hopefully she'll answer your questions. I want to of course quickly say a thank you to the mighty Crafty Connoisseur. They're continuing to operate during lockdown. You can go on their website, they will send you stuff out. It's great. Always got some cool offers going on. Hit them up, tell them we said hello. Thank you so much to them for their sponsorship of a W3L. And let's also not forget that right here on the network you're going to be seeing at some point in the not too distant future the Fans Choice Show. I believe all the matches are now picked, just awaiting it being released, and you'll get to see the matches that you voted for. That'll be coming up very soon. So again, hit subscribe and we'll bring you as much cool content as we can until this is all over. But now let's have this week's match, and we have got a massive contest for you. We saw the Heavyweight Championship on the line last week. That was a big match. This one, there's no title on the line, but the stakes are still very, very high. One of the most established, one of the most dominant members of the W3L roster is the Exile, Luke Aldridge. He's faced some big tests in his W3L career, and this is going to be one of the biggest. He is facing a veteran of the British wrestling scene, a legend of the British wrestling scene. I'm talking about the Wonderkid, Jonny Storm. A man who's been wrestling since the early 2000s and has still continuing to compete to this day, arguably better than ever. He is returning to the Worldwide Wrestling League, and he's got to face the Exile. Who is going to get the upper hand in this contest? Can Aldridge weather the storm? Or will the Wonderkid be exiling Aldridge to the losers column? It's only one way for us to find out. Let's get down to ringside for this week's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a singles contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first of all, he is from the Wirral Peninsula and weighs in at 18 stone. This is the Exile, Luke Aldridge. His opponent, he comes to us from Harlow in Essex. He weighs 172 pounds. This is the Wonderkid, Jonny Storm!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce with you on Wrestling Lockdown, and what a singles contest we have for you here this week. One on one, there is the Exile Luke Aldridge. Man, all W3L fans will be familiar with taking on the Wonderkid Jonny Storm. British wrestling fans will be familiar with. I am sure a true pioneer of British wrestling is Jonny Storm, and his accolades could take up the whole programme. But suffice to say, he is a man who has been at a high level of British wrestling for many years, and coming on like a good 20 plus years or so in his career, and every bit as good as he was. He's taking on Aldridge, the much taller, much stronger man as well. Aldridge having to just crouch slightly. 18 stone of Luke Aldridge, he's going to use that to great effect. So you get things that interlace. And Aldridge immediately overpowering Jonny Storm. Storm obviously in physically great shape, but strength is not really his raison d'etre. And he stomps away in the hands of Luke Aldridge. Again, Jonny Storm has been going for countless years. The late 90s he first began his career, and he has wrestled consistently ever since. Never really had any major injuries, never really had a lot of time off. He's just kept going. He wrestles multiple times every single weekend, and he has learned many tricks along the way. There was evident there the way he stabbed on the fingers of the Exile. Man himself was no slouch. April of 2010 he started out. Just he'll be fooled twice. Oh wait, turnabout being fair play I suppose for the Exile. Oh, and Storm using his speed, and now stabs on the feet of Aldridge. When we last saw the Exile here on Show It Is. Oh, Storm comes in, covering up. And that's a big slap to the face, and that's only going to tick the Exile off. This is a man, I mean, if you've followed Wrestling Showdown over the past 5 or so years, oh, now Storm's covering up. Ducks, much easier when you're the smaller man. You'll know that Aldridge's temperament, his outlook, his attitude has changed. He's become a lot more serious. And Jonny Storm being a bit playful here. And I guess that's the confidence in his abilities. Again, he's been there, he's done that. On Aldridge, I silly overestimated himself there, maybe didn't realise there was as little ring left as there was, has rolled to the floor. It's like I was saying, it was 4 weeks ago we saw Aldridge here in tag team action. Team of Christopher Saint, who walked out on him during the match. He's gone back to the singles ranks for this contest. W3L manager have got him a blinder here. He snaps the neck of Jonny Storm on the top rope. And again, Jonny Storm ran high in demand. A true pioneer of British wrestling, which came through Hammerlock as part of the FWA. He'll revolutionise British wrestling in the early 2000s. He'll raise the level it is today. He is the foundation, he's one of the architects of modern British wrestling. Only without the likes of Jonny Storm, like Doug Williams, like Jodie Fleisch, there would be no modern British wrestling the way we know it right now. It's a huge thing for Aldridge. And it's great as well because if you know Aldridge, he wrestles all over Scotland regularly, and he wrestles a really wide variety of opposition. All different shapes, sizes, styles, experience levels. He does as much as he can to get as varied a quality of opposition as possible. So he just flattens Storm in the head, but all to make himself the most well-rounded professional wrestler he can be. And Aldridge has consistently got better and better every single year. Whether he'll have the type of career and the longevity that Jonny Storm has, I don't know. Although Storm's going to be getting a bit shorter here as he gets throttled on that middle rope. Now there are interesting parallels to these two men, both of course former W3L Tag Team Champions. Jonny Storm won his Tag Team Championship at Wrestlution 11, teaming with Jodie Fleisch to beat Princess Ad and Saqib Ali. And they held that title until our Wrestling Showdown 3 year anniversary. Oh, covered by Luke Aldridge. Deciding to wrap this one up. The 3 year anniversary special is available on the W3L network. You can check out the playlist for all the years. They dropped the title to the contingency plan. Aldridge trying for a butterfly suplex. And Storm gets reversed and crashes hard at the corner, but he's so fleet of foot, so experienced. It's one of the things that Aldridge is going to have to watch out for. We're going to see, is this the famed Fantastic Four? And it is, that's what he calls that sequence. And a head scissor sends Aldridge flying. This is where Storm's at his best. There's no tag team partners, no titles on the line, it's one-on-one. It's not quite enough to put Aldridge away. He won his tag title back at Resolution 10. Did Luke Aldridge beating the Coffee Brothers. And then a bit of irony, or what would come to be irony, he dropped the tag titles to Kevin Williams, who he also, Luke Aldridge, lost the Wrestling Showdown title to. Now go for that cover after that huge boot. This is where Aldridge has been at his best in this contest, using his power, using his speed. Both men, you'll notice, have different styles. Storm's a lot faster, a lot more quicker off pace. Likes to have to be running around the ring, accelerating the momentum. Aldridge is a bit more slow, a bit more deliberate. Doesn't run around a lot, places himself with accuracy, knows where he needs to stand, where he needs to hit you. So they're taking the air out of Jonny Storm and falling with that head, but he's used that a lot in the past few years, Luke Aldridge. Big clothesline sandwiching in the corner. Again, this is the Exile. Look at who he has faced throughout W3L. Likes of Joey Legend, he wrestled Johnny Kidd, he wrestled obviously Mike Musso in Battle Tower. Remember his match against Bram at Resolution a few years ago? Nobody thought, oh wait, Aldridge pulling Storm, right, what a great piece of mind there. Got him away from the ropes but couldn't wrap him up. Repositions himself to hold the other arm down. And Aldridge, let's hope he's not going to get too frustrated. Oh wow, what a move. Storm explodes up to his feet and hits that Enzugiri, and again this is the resilience of Jonny Storm. Here's a man who's in, I believe, his early 40s. You wouldn't think so to look at him. He's been wrestling for the best part of 20 years and he's still as sharp as ever. Like all athletes tend to decline as the years go by. They stop being quite as good. You begin to see age catching up with them. Not Jonny Storm. Again, he's as good as ever he was. How agile, dropping off the middle rope. It was just back in February this year. He was over in Qatar in the Middle East. Wrestled over there. He and Jody Fleisch taking on Carlito and Chris Masters. And he's a man that's in high demand. Again, as I said, wrestled over the UK, wrestles throughout Europe quite a lot. In demand with, oh hang on, going around the building here. Oh yeah, he'll run him at the wall. Not technically against the rules I suppose, but questionable. If he'll try and get both players. Oh, he's got a bin. This isn't a hardcore match or a false count anywhere contest, but I guess Jonny Storm taking the rubbish out of it. He's got the plastic bin. He's just binned Luke Aldridge. You can see why Storm is in such demand from American groups as well. Ring of Honor came over in August of 2018 and they put Storm and Jody Fleisch on their shows. When Impact came over the following month, who did they put on the shows? Yes, it was Jody Fleisch and Jonny Storm taking on LAX. He was part of Jakara King of Trios back in 2017. So when foreign organisations, i.e. not British based ones, come to the UK, they all want Jonny Storm. That is the respect he is held in as he runs right at the post. No respect there from Luke Aldridge or that solid steel ring post. Or maybe it's lead, it's a heavy metal anyway. And Storm, having taken Aldridge around the building, bounced off walls, hit with a bin, is now going running at the turnbuckle, gets to his feet. I don't think he realises where Aldridge is. Is he going to drop the axe handle? And a super kick right in the chin. Aldridge, not known as a high flyer, made away. Covered by Jonny Storm, is going to end it. Not yet. Aldridge maybe took too long. Again, high flying's not his thing. Storm was able to get that foot up. Now Storm's going to fly. Luke Aldridge stumbling. Comes charging in. Jonny Storm a step ahead off the ropes. And Aldridge cuts him off. That's that size and power advantage. butterfly suplex, and he launched him like he was nothing. Luke Aldridge is going to beat the Wonderkid, Jonny Storm. Oh, not yet. Shoulder off the canvas. This is going to be a huge match for both men. Wonderkid Jonny Storm has really had his hands full in this contest. He's faced bigger and more experienced men than Luke Aldridge. Can he overcome him? Can Aldridge gain a huge singles victory? Again, nobody thought he could beat Bram, and he did, so anything's possible. Now he hooks him. Oh, he's going for the DD6. Could be to finish off, and he hooks him, but Storm out. And another Enziguri. He's stuck with him a couple of times during the contest. Now, what can you do to Jonny Storm that he's not already had done to him over the past 2 decades, really? Now back on the ropes, the dropkick work. Aldridge pulls out. Oh! And the referee gets flattened. Jonny Storm dove to there with the shoulder block, and Luke Aldridge pulled the referee in the line of fire. And we are now officialless. And Jonny Storm trying to revive our official. Obviously you can't win a match with no referee. And Aldridge sliding at the ring. Jonny Storm, I don't think he's even noticed where his opponent is. And a low blow. A blatant low blow from the Exile. Feeling maybe it's the only thing he can do. DD6. Down goes Jonny Storm. And Aldridge, look at this. Hooks the neck, hooks the leg, locks his hands together. The referee crawling across. And counts to 3, and Luke Aldridge has just defeated the Wonderkid.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the contest, Luke Aldridge.
So it was a competitive back and forth battle, but in the end, as Aldridge raises his own hand, it took a low blow to get the victory over Jonny Storm.
Well, it was a fantastic contest there, marred by a low blow, but regardless, Luke Aldridge defeats the Wonderkid Jonny Storm. That is amazing, and that is going to propel him up the ranks of the Worldwide Wrestling League, and he is surely going to be eyeing up a singles title match at the earliest opportunity, because former Wrestling Showdown champion, he's never held the heavyweight. Is this going to be Aldridge's time? It's looking very much likely. That will no doubt be determined in the weeks and months to come by W3L management. Now, as I said, if you continue to watch us here on the network, and again, subscribe, one button click, all it takes, we'll not only bring you Lockdown like this every single week, we're going to bring you the Fans Choice Show. You have voted for the matches that you wanted to see as being produced as we speak, and it'll be up very soon, so you can get to see that. Emily Hayden has got her Ask Advice Beach show. That'll be coming up as well. Another episode of that. Get in touch, ask her advice on literally anything. Let's make it the harder the better, and let's give her a proper challenge here. We saw Kevin Mullins with his top 5s. If there's something you want to see, get in touch. What did you like? What do you want to see? Please engage with us. Tell us, and we can hopefully bring that to you. Do you want to see more of Kevin Williams' top 5s? Maybe you want to see something from another member of the W3L roster. Get in touch and let us know. Thank you again go to Crafty Connoisseur. They were sponsoring every W3L event this year. Obviously that's taken a slight hiatus just now with the current situation. Crafty are still on board and their website is still active. Go on there, you can make a purchase from them. They'll get sent to your door. You don't even have to leave the house. They'll send it straight to you. All is good. Hit up Crafty and tell them that we said hello. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can continue to support W3L by purchasing one of our exclusive DVDs, not available in the shops, featuring amazing matches. You can get one of them. You can buy a W3L t-shirt, or of course you can buy a fan support package. When all this is over, when we're back to normal, the fan support packages will stop, so this is going to be one of your only opportunities to get involved. Prices start from £5 go up to £100. You can choose, it fits any budget, and get various things for your fan support package, including dirt cheap ringside tickets, either a whole bunch for one show or maybe a couple for lots of shows. The choice is entirely yours. You'll get signed posters, you'll get exclusive DVDs, and you'll get a personalised video message from a W3L star of your choice. For full details and to purchase the fan support package and a DVD and a t-shirt as well, you can go to our website w3lwrestling.com. Get them there and sign up to the mailing list while you are at it. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, join us on Instagram. Of course, subscribe to this very channel, as I've said a couple of times already. Use that there hashtag, engage with us. What do you want to see? What have you enjoyed? Give us your feedback. We can make this even better than it already is. And then make sure that you are back in 7 days' time. I've got another match brewing for you, because yep, every single week we're bringing you a new episode of Lockdown. So come back and join us then. We'll see you in 7 days here on Wrestling Lockdown. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you next week.